to you don't want people talking about
Who's
this
he
stuff.
interviewing?
Some guy named Larry. Listen to him.
A nonprofit in Cocoa building affordable housing.
Now, in 2008, when Obama announced his candidacy for president, you made some explosive allegations about him that dated back to some events that occurred in 1999. Is that the year that you met Barack Obama?
It is.
Where did you meet him?
Outside of a bar in Chicago.
For anybody listening, he's interviewing a big fat gay guy who's white.
He looks like a guy who invented plumbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing?
I was on a night out. Had asked a limo driver if he knew anyone that would be interested in showing me around the town. And it was clear for the limo driver that I was looking for someone to enjoy the night with. The introduction was made through the limo driver.
And what happened?
We had a few drinks. I had made some comments about wanting Coke. So we got in the limo and left. And we started drinking. I started snorting. He started smoking.
Yeah.
I actually put my hand on his knee and started to rub up his thigh. And I performed oral sex.
Yeah! He said he sucked off Obama. Oh, man. Yes. Wow.
Is that great?
That's
He
great.
sucked off the president of the United States. He sucked off the first black president.
He could be lying.
And the first gay
Probably
president.
lying.
Why would he lie?
Why would this guy lie, though? Jesse Plemons Smollett.
Devin, this is on rumble.com. It's a trustworthy. This is where you get the real news from.
I like how the website's just been, it's like called like shaky.
Right.
Like Rumble.
Right.
Unsure.com.
It's named after their research.
Yeah. Who knows.org. Just go with
Yeah,
it.
heard it through the grapevine. .com.
Yep.
Well, I like the fan fiction, though. Hell yeah. It's like 50,000 shades of gray.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, you could the way he's a great storyteller too. You imagine yourself sucking off the president of the United States in the back of a limo while high on cocaine.
Mm-hmm. It's also so funny because he has the body of, like, he's a mascot for dads everywhere.
Yeah.
And to be this like gay and flamboyant, it's very like he has a forearm you only get from beating your wife and your first like born. Mm-hmm. You can only get that forearm from
That's
that.
true, yeah.
That huge dad wrist that's just clogged full of like cheeseburger.
Yeah, he looks like the
juice.
type of guy that found out he was gay when he murdered a gay guy that kissed him.
Yeah, he's got
He killed him, dragged his body to a creek, buried him, and goes, well, I guess I am gay.
Yeah, he looks like the dad who disowned him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't just keep getting away with murders. I guess I should just live open.
He kind of does look like a dad that disowned himself. Like he sits himself down at the kitchen table and there's just a mirror across from him.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in you, son.
He is that guy.
He threw himself out of the house.
God, imagine if that did happen, though. Oh, God, Obama's like, pull your titty out. I want to suck your tits.
I'm going to come. Michelle, can you put this strap on and fuck me in the ass?
I'm going to come. Yep.
Now I wonder if Obama sucked and fucked all of his Social Security guys.
Secret Service guys.
Or what are they called?
Yeah.
It's Social Security.
He went to a retirement home and started sucking. If you are a gay rapist, though, that is really that's a fish in a barrel as a retirement
Who
home.
protects the president? Ben's like, the AARP.
Oh God, I'm a retard.
Wow.
But he probably, because I know his Secret Service guys got in trouble for fucking shitloads of prostitutes in like Brazil. So it was getting weird and wild and crazy. They're doing it. They're getting on jet planes and just going nuts. He probably sucked and fucked all of them. I want to look. We don't know if this is credible or not. The president might love pussy.
You can't tell, man. I don't know. It's all funny, but there's so much, I guess, for lack of a better term, racism behind Obama hatred that, like, I mean, people call his wife Big Mike.
Yeah.
They say they like fully believe she's definitely a man.
I mean, I have watched full documentaries where they're like, you see the penis bulge as she gets out of the helicopter.
It's people like looking at the wings of a moth. Like, if you see here, it says Michelle is a man.
Those are my favorite. That Michelle was a man named Michael Obama.
Yes.
Yeah, who got like a horrific sex change.
So then it's like, who's Barack? Is Barack her brother? I mean, I don't know. It's
I don't know.
It's funny. I'll laugh.
I think we should have.
But it makes me uncomfortable.
I think we should have Malik on the show and see what he thinks.
Who's Malik?
Malik Obama.
Malika, right?
No, isn't that his cousin?
Malia?
It's like
Malik.
his uncle or something, and he's like a weird, crazy like Uncle Remus
Who
type
hates
guy.
him?
I think he's like I think he's like he wears like mega hats, right?
Yeah, I think Obama does have a family member like that.
Yeah, I want to have Malik on and be like, is Barack Hussein Obama a gay guy?
We could get him on. And that's another thing about Barack is the middle name. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you think everything is a simulation and that he is it is all a psyop and he's a fake person.
Where we go one, we go all.
Who knows? Who knows? But back to this big fact.
Anyway, we're running out of juice. Back to the gay guy.
In Gurney, Illinois.
Oh, and Dinesh
Only
is just
to
eating
find
it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's
Republican Indian guy. Oh, he's just jacking up.
He's
Right.
fanning himself.
Oh yeah, he's got a cobra tied to his cock like a ring.
Well, as soon as they finished this interview, he's like, "Thank you so much. That was great." And then he pulled the guy and just blew his head off. He goes, "Don't touch me. You're fucking gay." Yeah. He goes, "We'll be right back," and then they just like sweep him off into like a furnace. Yeah.
We'll be right back, and he spits in his face, and backhands him. You fucking disgust me.
You disgust me, you piece of shit.
Barack Obama standing in front of it, he had actually come back for seconds. I performed oral.
Okay,
seconds.
so I'll rewind it real quick for the folks at home. So he goes back to his hotel room in Gurney, Illinois, and then he gets a knock in the morning.
And I performed oral sex on Barack Obama. The following day, I actually get a knock on my hotel room door in Gurney, Illinois.
Hell yeah, dude.
Only to find Barack Obama standing in front of it. He had actually come back for seconds. I performed oral sex on him in the hotel room.
He was at my door and he said, "What that bussy do?"
He goes, "Hey, boy.
Hey.
This is my real voice. Barack Gay Hussein Obama."
Oh man,
I just love, what's the guy's name, the Indian guy again?
Dinesh D'Souza.
I love Dinesh having to make like Edward R. Murrow face like while he's interviewing
Right,
him.
like this is the Frost Nixon interview.
I know, he's like leaning back, like checking his notes, like writing stuff down.
And how big was his cock? Mm-hmm. And was he cut or interesting?
And in your experience, would you say black guys' dicks are bigger than white guys? Because I've heard that Indian guys are actually in between. I've heard that they're in between
white guys and
because
black guys.
they're kind of black but weirder, so they're in between white guys and black
And
guys.
I've heard Indian guys get a bad rap, but they're much bigger than the Chinese's penises.
Indian people, we all know their dicks are short, but they're thick, which women actually like more. You care to comment? Yeah.
I will say, so far, the story seems credible because he said President Obama was smoking a cigarette. I buy that. So
It's a good addition.
Yeah, I mean,
He also doesn't. He doesn't seem like a liar that knows he's lying. He seems like a mentally handicapped guy that was
Right.
like maybe told to lie, and he actually believes
So
it.
he probably, what happened was he just sucked off a black guy in a suit in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Right. It was. I'll tell you exactly what happened. He's at a gay bar. Black guy in a suit comes up. He's like, "Hey," and he's like, "Barack Obama,"
Yeah.
and the black guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the chrome sucked off my dick right now."
Yeah. No, he sucked off Sammy Sosa, and he's been telling people it was Barack.
Yeah, he sucked the melatonin out of Sammy Sosa. That's why Sammy Sosa's white now.
Yeah, he sucked the cum back into Sammy, and it turned him white.
He does have a cummy skin, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
horrific.
Sammy Sosa looks like if you leave him out in like a dry environment, he crusts.
Yeah.
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 I look like if I looked in an old gym sug, like I picked it up and Sammy Sosa would be inside of it,
Yeah.
all dry and shriveled up.
He's got athlete's foot on his whole body.